Hello. How are you guys doing? Oh, I forgot to mute that. I was like, where's that sound coming from? But we're back to Nier. Remember when we were doing Nier? I kind of was like, on this game, but then chat was like, oh, I really want you to play that. And I'm like, oh, okay, I think I could finish it. I might be able to finish it today. I don't know. There's like this psychology thing that I like to do every now and then. It's a little like trick that I learned. I had it uninstalled, so I had to reinstall it before I could stream it. Hopefully my save is still here. If not, then we're doing something else. One simple like trick is if you are like, when you're depressed, you're more likely to be able to think of what you are how things can get worse rather than how things can get better. So by using that mechanic, you can just go, okay, how are things, like, what would the worst day be? And then flip that on its head and go from there. Also, I'm a crow now because of a subathon thing. For anyone who, like, you know, doesn't watch the other things, I don't know who the fuck you are. Who's like, I'm only here for Nier Automata and nothing else. Low-key today is definitely like, if I were to design the worst day possible, it would be very similar to today. So there's that. But I'm gonna play some Nier and turn it around. Because normally what you try and do is you try and think of like what the worst possible day is, and then you go, oh, okay. How do you flip it around? I mean, obviously not all these things that I'm about like to say aren't happening, but like, you know, you do stuff like, okay, so like worst day ever possibly for me would be like my wife divorces me, I lose my career, and a bunch of other bad things happen. And so like, okay, so that means that I'm very excited, or I love my wife, so I need to make sure that I appreciate my wife, because like for worst day possible, it would involve my wife divorcing me, right? So I need to make sure that I show appreciation that that thing is going well for me. And then like, okay, so what else is there? Like, I you know, on the worst day ever, I'd lose my career. I need to be thankful for the community that I have. And so that's what I'm going to do now, is be thankful for the community I've got. So, thank you. Herman and Abby are helpful. It's a lot easier to think about like the worst day possible and then try and figure out like, why would that be the worst day possible? Have you seen that Giga has gone independent? I heard about that yesterday. I don't know enough about VTubing shit to know. Oh my God, has it really been like 3 months almost exactly? I don't remember what the fuck we were doing in this game at all. I'll be real. Okay. I'm this now. I remember her. Okay, let me try and remember the controls. Heavy attack, jump. Got it. Okay, where am I going? Game tag is still Noda. Try refreshing. Should be fixed. Unless if, quests. All active quests. Gambler Coliseum. It's not? It's Nota still. Let me try refreshing and seeing if it did it on my... Okay, cool. So it just redid it. Okay, let me fix that. Nier... Now, I did play a little bit of Nota off stream. And didn't get very far. Literally just wandered around the first area a bit. Noita. I will never pronounce that word right. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Gambler Coliseum. Earn every rank in the fighting contest. Surpass the trials. Give him money. Collect desert roses. You did get real deep. No, I mean, like, just like now. I kind of just scratched the surface of, you know, what I was doing. Okay, so none of this is relevant to, like, the plot then, right? Like, I don't need to do any of that to, like, progress the plot some. Is this... Okay, that's where I need to go. How do I get there is the question. Because I can't... Okay, maybe I can just go in to the forest. And then what... Okay, that's like a search area or something. Where the fuck am... I'm there? Why am I there? What the actual fuck was I doing last time? Can I teleport to there instead? Castle Forest Front? Yeah, I don't know how far I'm gonna get with the puzzles in Noita. Because, like, the puzzles are apparently, like, very esoteric. And I do not believe I'm the smartest person ever. I just think I'm reasonably intelligent. And if the internet as a whole is having a hard time with it, and some of it's not even fully, like, out, like, it might be an issue for me. You know?
Don't let them take anything else from us. Leave our kingdom.
Okay, that's shoot. Is that a butt laser? Why do you have a butt laser? The fuck? What game are we talking about? Noita? Cool camera. Why don't you have a butt laser? I'm not a robot that has another robot sticking out of my ass. But yeah, I watched the Moist Critical episode on the Stop Killing Games video thing, and Pirate Software is just kind of a prick, isn't he? Like, for no discernible reason? Well, it just seems to be an ego thing. Wait, do I have, like, shit equipped? Okay, I do. Okay. If he admits fault, he'll die. Yeah, I mean, one thing that I think this is, like, not that hardcore of a take, but, like, I think that what you should look for in a content creator, or just someone that you want to look up to any degree, not saying that you should look up to content creators because you fucking shouldn't, but don't trust anyone who can't admit that they're wrong. Like, because that's just gonna lead to, like, ego shit. That is like a, like, shorthand for, like, this person is not going to actually... Yeah, the puzzle... Oh, thank fuck the puzzles are optional. Like, that's so cool, though. Like, there's a whole shit ton more game you can get to, but, like, you might not actually get to it just because, like, you don't have to. I prefer it when secrets in games are secrets and not, like, important. I think admitting you're wrong is a strength, yeah. It's one of the reasons that I still hung out with Vinny for as long as I have, because the dude fucking admits when he's wrong, you know? I don't respect people who don't, you know? The game is very hard, and I think the trick with Noita as well is that it's like Dark Souls where you need to take some time to make your decisions rather than just like doing shit. But it feels bad because like this is just another run where you'll probably die, and it becomes self-defeating when you decide that. I think out of the things that I respect Vinny for, I think his ability to admit that he's wrong is one of the most important things. Yeah, but like literally just spending the extra time to like upgrade your equipment in Noita and really make sure you have a good combo going is worth the time, because otherwise you waste more time just dying and restarting runs. Slow but steady wins the race in that. So it's very much like Dark Souls on that front. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. You're not important, so I don't have to deal with you. Was that my shit? I bet you that's where I died previously. Again, don't need to kill him, so I won't. Did I forget to tweet or something? No, I did. There we are. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, I don't know. I had to pay my tax guy today. I think that's really what set me off. And my tax guy was expensive, and taxes are expensive. I don't like paying taxes. I don't know if you guys can tell. Not a huge fan of having to pay my part, largely because I realize that I'm one of the few people who does. Much like y'all. Actually, a lot of people pay taxes. It's just certain people don't pay theirs. And that means that we have to pay more. Pro tip, just don't pay taxes. You know, if it weren't illegal, I'd consider it. And the illegal thing only matters because there will be repercussions to my actions here. Like, if there are no repercussions, I mean, that's just generally speaking, like, the rules of the road. Like, if there are not, like, if there's no punishment for a thing, a crime, then there is effectively no crime. Like, it is not a crime if there is no enforcement. It's not a law. Wait, I can leave, right? They did fire like half the IRS, so the chances that you get caught are pretty low, but not zero. And my taxes are not like a regular like W-2 or whatever, so they probably look at mine more so than guy who works at restaurant or whatever. Laws are suggestions without enforcement. If you have enforcement, then they're laws. The punishment is what actually makes a law, you know? Yeah, it's also like very difficult to win that. Yeah. Go to the side. Weird. No. Upgrade. Okay, so I can upgrade. I think I'm using this one right now. And that gives me endurance up. That sounds good. I am using that one, right? Wait, what the fuck weapons am I using? I should probably figure that out real quick. Weapon set. Okay, so one of them has it and the other one... Okay, so Virtuous Contract, Type 3, and Iron Will. Yeah, they ended up, like, backing down on a lot of the things that they did, but... Not really. Because those people were fired, and they're, like, reasonably not interested in, like, maybe coming back, if that's the issue. Like, if you aren't sure whether or not you're going to be able to, like, keep your job, there's no reason to do that. But I think what I'm going to do next year is I'm going to figure out, I think this is quicker than going around. Good enough. Cool. And I think I'm going where I need to. This seems right. Let me check the map. Okay, so I'm here, and the thing I'm trying to get to is in Pascal's village. So I didn't need to murder everyone here? Did I go I went the wrong way. I understand what you mean, 7 the 11th. I think my solution to that is, generally speaking, so if you ever are having a thing where you just can't get into doing the thing you need to do, my recommendation for that is to just force yourself to have, like, I don't know, 30 minutes or whatever it takes to do the thing, where you just sit down and you have to stand in front of the canvas, or, you know, whatever. Like, you have to sit with the program open with no distractions. No checking Twitter, no, like, doing YouTube stuff. Like, you gotta just pay the fuck attention to your thing. Whatever your thing is, right? Start fishing where? And a lot of it is just, like, the setup time is part of, like, you not wanting to do the thing. Because you have to set up, because you have to do all the work to get ready to go do the thing, and you're just like, fucking, man, I don't really want to do that right now. It would be easier to do other things. I think I've had a video on that at one point, where it's just like, I predicted the future again. What did I do? There's a trend online lately where people with zero financial literacy are acting like they are making a political stand by taking on tens of thousands of dollars in debt and giving the argument, well, I don't need credit, so who cares? I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, there are punishments for not paying your debts. So, like, don't fuck with the IRS. Like, hello? Hey friend, did you hear all those rumors about that place with the trees and the bushes and the leaves and the castle built by the first Machine King and the big old treasure? What's there behind the locked doors or gates or the moats or whatnot? You wonder what it could be, and boy howdy, I'd love to find out and see it for myself, don't you know? The hell is that all about? This machine life form believes there's a treasure located in the Forest Kingdom. A2 should investigate. Nah. Like, money is one of those things that, like, is at the core of so many different political things. So, like, it matters. A lot of other things don't matter, but... I mean, yeah, if you're old enough, you could just die with your debt. Like, that's true. How hard is it to fake my death? Reasonably difficult. Do I have any upgrade shards? Would that be a key item? No. Maybe enhancement? Materials? I'm not seeing anything called a upgrade shard. Yeah, Spaghetto de Prezzo, about the buff pup having multiple, because I think that like they showed off like some art like that, so I'm not gonna claim that I'm psychic for knowing this, but are they doing that now? Where they have multiple stages of its meteorite? Okay, I have 2 meteorite. But I need to learn how to do my taxes by myself without a tax guy. You need 5? All right.
There's machines everywhere.
Is this the first time I've been here with her?
This is a colony of pacifistic machine life forms led by the unit known as Pascal. It is logical for a large number of machine life forms to be present. This pod has concerns.
Okay, I do think I saw them looking at some art of that or something.
I'm more concerned about me smashing your face if I were you.
Thank you again for rescuing me. There is a possibility that there's a collapse of the United States. That being said, I would not bet my economic future on that. Are you willing to bet your future on the fact that America won't have one? Yeah, I think that was just me paying attention once. Unfortunately, not being psychic. How can I help you? Your unit A2 possesses a faulty fuel filter. She has obtained information from enemy, leader of the resistance, an enemy. Why is it that name? She's traveled through the village in order to obtain a new filter. End of summary. Request 1 functional fuel filter. I bet you they have that information stored. If Bank of America thinks that it's not going to be able to like exist, they're going to start pushing some of that stuff overseas. So if your debt is to, for instance, Bank of America or whatever, they will like probably make sure they get that information in another country. So like the debt will follow you to another country. And yeah, if the US collapses, that's bad for you because you live here. Do you really need to spell it out like that? Analysis. A2's lack of verbal communication made pod's assistance necessary. Shut up. I see. Sadly, I'm a bit short on materials right now. I need rigid tree bark to create filter. But the only location I know of is guarded by ferocious machine life forms. I apologize, but I cannot make a filter at this moment. We can pretend that I'm psychic. Yeah, sure, why not? Confirmation A2 will secure and deliver rigid tree bark. Don't confirm that by yourself. I think that if you think
rigid tree bark is available, marked on map.
that America is going to collapse, I would recommend instead to prep for that by, you know,
Proposal. Form a friendly relationship immediately.
You've got to be kidding me.
I don't know, doing other things. Set up a garden, get involved in your local community, understand who the fuck your neighbors are. You know, like that stuff's way more important than like not paying your taxes or whatever. Because if that works, like, two outcomes happen. Either you're right or you're wrong. And if you're right, then you're ready. And if you're wrong, then you got to know your neighbors and did some farming, which seems good. That is like a more useful. Okay, so then the one I need to look for is then Forest Zone Center. I think that you know, prepping food and fallout bunkers and stuff like that, chances are you're not going to be near your fallout bunker or your prepper stuff in the event of a fallout or a nuke. You'll probably be somewhere else. And trying to do everything by yourself is not good either. You literally do not know everything. I don't know everything about medicine. I don't know everything about biology. I don't know everything about everything. Like if I needed to get my meds, I could not synthesize them myself. So like, instead of prepping for the end of the world, be a kind person and, you know, obtain some level of self-sufficiency, divest from the people that are going to bring about the end of the world. You know, stuff like, you know, buying less so you pay less in taxes, you know, just sales tax and such. That is more realistically going to benefit you than buying a whole bunch of prepper nonsense that some idiot online tells you need. Because again, they're telling you to buy that because they want to get money from you.
Revenge for our king. My king. My king.
Jesus fuck. No. God damn it. I'm gonna die here. Don't I have healing items or some shit? I guess I don't have that one equipped. The auto use heal item thing. What is that called? Auto use item. Yeah, the people that's stupid, Bernascal Witch. People who thought playing Fallout games would give you an edge in apocalyptic prepping. That game is so far into fantasy that it doesn't even have like no. Jesus Christ, no. Video games will not help you in the apocalypse. Do I need to explain that? Is this why people think that my politics are childish? Just because people are at that level where they're like, oh, he's a fucking idiot. All he's got to do is play Fallout New Vegas. I swear to fuck, if I need to know anything from Fallout Vegas in order to survive the next coming years, I'm fucked. I'm dead. I'm really bad at this game now. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Drinking dirty irradiated water is good. Yeah, if I need to know anything about any of the games I don't care about, it would be bad. Yeah, like, societal collapse is bad. Why are you just walking in circles? Alright, so like, now what? Attack tree?
Guess I'll go back to that machine.
Fallout preps you for playing Fallout games. There is some like stuff that you could apply in like, you know, you can, it kind of works almost in reverse, and you can use video games as mild training for stuff like room clearing and shit like that, like just muscle memory of knowing where to look. But like, going to a paintball field would be better if that's what you're trying to achieve. I'm trying to think of any example where it would actually be helpful to play. It turns out video games are just for the fun of it, you know? Where's Pascal's village? There it is. Hey, low poly. Yeah, like hand-eye coordination, understandings, you know, situational awareness, team cooperation, team building, center of gravity concepts. I mean, it doesn't, video games don't teach you that kind of shit. I guess they don't teach you that. I don't really understand art fight, so I've never really expressed any interest in it. So like, what do I do? It's very character art based. What I understand is like, you draw your character fighting another character. You'd make a handful of, yeah, I saw that, why can I not remember her fucking name? Is she on my list of, like, people I follow? No. A gift is to attack. Okay. She raids me half the time. Gigi. I was like, Gigi? You draw random people's OCs and then random people draw yours. It's like a community thing. Okay, so like... Yeah, Gigi Mars has made like a fuck ton of them in prep for art fight. I wish I could do that. That would make life a lot easier. I don't really do OCs.
Here's your stuff.
I like the idea of
I'll make a filter right
combining violence and like kindness. That's cool. Those are two of my favorite things.
He can fly.
Alert. The machine lifeform Pascal has returned.
You can just like draw my fella anytime you want. You gave me that filter for free earlier. I need to pay you back. It would bother me otherwise. How conscientious of you. Yeah, so if you think of something, let me know. I do have a bit of a problem now that you mention it. A ferocious machine has been attacking our troops. Also, it's only like 67 outside. I mean, I guess like March on the Mice and Town of Nowhere are like OCs, but like OCs almost feel like characters outside of settings. Like they don't have necessarily a story they like belong to. They're just sort of like things that exist outside of that. Like they can be both, but like I'm trying to define the difference. There's a difference between OCs, I think, and characters that just exist in books. Like, Ted Fox is an OC, I guess I've come up with. But that's more just me coming up with a guy for the sake of a joke. Could I possibly trouble you to slay it for us? I hope you do agree. Sure, I will agree to help. Thank you so much. Where is it? Vanquish the bad bot. Just down here? Okay, cool. OCs exist to exist, whereas characters exist in their media. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. And not to say that either one is a lower form or anything. I remember Ted Fox. Yeah, I mean, like, I think The Sims is like OC generator. Oh, is this you? Get shit on? Yeah, Sim sucks for, yeah. I expressed wanting to gift a pet piece to my neighbor today, and someone even donated to sponsor the gift. Like, gift art isn't typically something that's cute. So an art fight, like, just because of the phrasing, I assume that they're physically fighting. But like, I know a lot of people love their, like, you know, coffee time or coffee shop, like, slow build kind of things. Would that be... Technically, the artists are fighting. You get points by drawing art. Okay. So it's just like... Let's say I had Ted Fox in there, right? So I've got Ted Fox in there, and then you draw Ted Fox drinking coffee. And that gets you points for your team. Because that's one of my characters that's not one of yours, and so you've drawn it. There you go. I see. Yeah, if they're on an opposite team. Here's your reward, please take it. I built this village because I detest fighting. I wanted it to stand as a monument to a power of peace. I don't think you get points for... Okay. You get points if it's the same team, but it's just fewer. I see. Okay, I think I get art fight now. I don't know as if I have the ability to get into that right now. I don't really have OCs prepped for that, but I think I understand it now. There's a point system that is not about actually fighting. I built this village because I detest fighting and I wanted it to stand as a monument to the power of peace. But when I surrendered our weapons, we lost our ability to defend ourselves. Now, many with the village want us to rearm and vanquish the nearby enemies in order to preserve our peace. Yeah, I think it could be like, it's a cool way of having a consistent art prompt, which is constantly like, that is an issue for artists, is like, what do I draw? I mainly wanted to figure out furry art so that way I could draw like this guy here without like having to depend on other people, because I don't like depending on other people. Because wait. Have I not? Wait, hold on. That's because of my own trauma. Okay, I need to... Yeah, favorite simple flips and meat and Hotter Dad and Chocobania and Gigi. That does sound like a cool thing. I just noticed over on the sidebar, it told me that like I was not friends with like half the people. Like I don't have them as favorites for inviting guests and stuff. And I didn't have Leroy or Gigi Mars. Gigi Mars? Gigi. It's Gigi, not Gigi. I'm like, well, that doesn't sound right. I think it's because we were talking about Giga. That's for you to decide. I suppose so. But let your villager friends know, if anyone tries to attack me, I'll wipe this place from... clean up the map. I'll make a firm note of it. Or A2? Yeah? If you'd like, we'd like to welcome you to look around our village. It'd be nice for you to know more about us. Sure, if I feel like it. Yeah, I don't actually feel like it. I've done this, Pascal. Okay, there's something like... Hey, big sis? Huh? Come on, big sis, play with us. I don't play with the machines, now get lost. Come on, I want to play with you. I'm an android, weirdo. I am your enemy. So what do I say before I kick your ass? You're funny. That's not supposed to make you happy. Big sis, make us something to play on, big sis. What? No. We need something to play on. It's boring right now. Seriously? They sell stuff in the tool shop, so go buy us something. Buy us something for us. Fine. Welcome. You're looking for play equipment for the children? I'm afraid we don't have anything like that. I'm sure I could build something with the proper materials. Tell you what, here's a list of what I need. Bring me those and I can get to work. Everyone around here is weirdly pushy. Don't be absurd, we are not. Fine, I'll do it, but just bug me about it every waking minute of my life otherwise. Excellent choice. Should be able to find what you want at the amusement park. Okay. Yeah, we're probably not doing that. If it was just spend money, this is gonna suck. Yeah, we're not actually doing that. I just want to see at least the conclusion of this quest line. I really respect Pascal, you know? I mean, he's the one who thought to build this village for us outcasts. Thank you. I really need to show him how thankful I am. If only there was some way to thank him. Yeah, I can take a hint. No hints. I just want to show how show Pascal how appreciated he is. Anyways, I was thinking you might like a new philosophy book. I hear there's such a thing at the... Okay, I'll get it. Cool. Apparently someone named Anemone has a collection of such books. You could go steal one. No, I think there's a better way. I could probably just buy it. Where's the, there it is, resistance camp. Can these guys do anything themselves? No, they're NPCs in a video game. They absolutely cannot do shit. I saw a YouTube thumbnail last night that was actually a pretty good idea. I didn't watch the video. I don't even know who it's by. I just saw it as like a recommend, and I'm like, oh, okay. It was, you should make a forever Minecraft like world. Like, just keep using the same Minecraft world every single time you play vanilla Minecraft. So that way it builds up into a bigger and bigger thing. I'm like, shit, that would be a great stream idea. Just like, not necessarily use it all the time, but just like anytime I feel like playing Minecraft, just do that. I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea for a stream. So I might do that here in a minute. Pascal wants some books on philosophy. Well, as it so happens, I just finished this one the other day. You're welcome to take it if you'd like. Thanks. Could you also give him gold ore as well? He's been asking for this for a while, and I managed to get some hands on some. All right. Penisy. Seems that odd that a machine life form would be into philosophy, don't you think? I mean, how long's the next update? Is that not how people play Minecraft? I usually play modded. I wonder. Wait, what? What the fuck? Something's happening?
Where the state ceaseth, there only commenceth the man who is not superfluous. I see. This Nietzsche was quite the profound thinker. Or perhaps he skipped right past profound and went straight to crazy instead. Oh well, enough of that. I better go see the world for myself instead of burying my head in books.
What a weird cutscene. Oh, I'm him. Well, the problem with the wizard tower is it's in a modded server or modded file. If it's unmodded, it would be able to keep updating.
Of course I will. You have my word. And Uncle Pascal would never lie and break his word. Because children who lie grow up to be mean, evil machines. What's that?
Right. Now I just have to bring this to Pascal.
Well,
A2, can you hear me?
Oh, perfect.
Help A2.
I have the materials
The
you
village
asked
is
me
in
to...
great trouble. The villagers are...
Pascal! Pascal, are you there? What the hell is going on?
Hypothesis. The valuable source of information known as Pascal has encountered difficulty. Proposal. Unit A2 should investigate Pascal's village.
I can once you shut up.
I'm on my way.
Oh, we can't okay, wait, I gotta walk. Okay, never mind, sorry. Yeah, machines don't grow up. They're just permanently children. For what it's... Okay, so I should probably set a marker on Pascal's village, because I can't teleport right now. So where am I relative to that? Okay, forward and then to the right. That was real glitchy. This is just to avoid those guys there, because where's the gate? There? Okay. So we can just like... Okay, that didn't avoid them at all. Goodbye.
Proposal. Unit A2 should investigate the status of Pascal's village.
I want to wonder what the fuck you think I'm doing right now. I'm going there right now. So I don't know as if I'd finish the wizard tower. A2 suddenly felt like taking a little stroll through the walk, gave her a sense of peace and familiar. I didn't take a stroll, I went straight there. Was I not going the right way? Or was that just like a plot moment? That's some bullshit. I was literally going that way. Wrong way? Okay. I got an ending. Secret ending. I decided to fuck off and not help. Luckily, I just saved. Okay, so I can't quick travel. All right, let me try and see if I can figure out where I need to go. Like here. Oh, I did go the wrong way. Okay, that's fine. That's like the second time I've accidentally done a... Sorry, I thought I saw something weird. I might have to do like a grind week for the game or something. I'm having a hard time with Blender and animating, so I think one of the things that I wanted to do I may not do, though I did find a tutorial online that looked like it might be relevant. Yeah, I think if I just like go up here, I can probably avoid quite a few fights. I think I'll probably take tomorrow off in the very least to just like work on it. The double jump thing doesn't seem to be working. Not all the time. I think I'm just out of practice on this game, and I don't remember how it works. Were the graphics this chunky before? Oh, you can hear me like spamming the action button to try and pick shit up. They're pretty okay. Like, I don't remember what the action button is, so I'm just kind of like hitting the one button that does nothing, which is B. Yeah, sorry. Been playing Switch a lot, and I'm like, wait, is it B? And it's like, yes. Because the Switch is literally an Xbox controller, but like, Y and X are switched, and A and B are switched. Well, this went bad. Huh.
What the hell? The machines are eating each other? Pod, where's Pascal?
Unknown. Cannot establish connection.
A2!
What happened?
I don't know. Some of the villagers suddenly went mad. They began attacking.
I can't do anything about it right now. I just gotta watch that guy get fucking mauled.
But I fear everyone else's.
You need to get out of here before you're next. Just go. Run. I'll figure out how to handle this.
But what about you?
These guys can't touch me. Now move your ass.
Right.
Oh shit. I accidentally killed that other guy. Can I not kill them? Well, I guess not. That's right, I need to hit R2 sometimes. Like there. And then you just don't take damage, which is how you play this game. So I think Minecraft might be a thing that I do sometime soon here. As like a stream idea. And then, like, you know, abandon the series and come back to it when I feel like it. What is that, and why can't I have it? You went out? Okay, I guess the shut-in's dead. I don't know how long I could keep a series like that going, but I think that could be a fun thing to do. I don't think I actually hit. This is a very annoying place to try and fight this enemy because the camera does not like me. I don't think the camera likes anyone. Like, he's not harder than usual, I just can't get to him because he's like there. Something to pick up every now and then. It'd just be like, yeah, I'm feeling like playing Minecraft. I don't know, just an idea. It's like, thank you, random YouTuber, with that idea. Cool. I was wondering how people were dying here. I just assumed that they were attacking the village. Yeah, if this game has problems, it's the camera. Thank fuck. All right, did I kill everything? No. They... Who? How? I killed you! He explode. You saw him explode, right? Like... There we go.
Is that all of them?
There were 2 of them.
Scan for survivors.
Scanning.
Nope.
No life signs detected.
None, huh?
I mean, are you counting robots?
Pascal, can you hear me?
Hey, too. How is my village? My people?
Bad news. Nietzsche's gonna really hit home.
Oh no.
Are the children all right?
I've taken them to the abandoned factory.
All right. I'm on my way.
Yeah, that I think the reason why it felt so tanky is I thought there was only one, and I kept shooting it and it kept not dying, and it's because I had like 90% killed both of them. Wrong ladder the first time. This should be the right ladder, right? Where the fuck is the teleport? Okay, go. Up you go. Oh, the teleporter's just not around anymore? Or like, what's the deal? Here it is. Let's do a quick save and then transport, and then we're going to the abandoned factory? I also need to get some art done. Man. I'm not sure what to do. I kind of had this idea for a very colorful cat, but I should do it in paint rather than not. I don't know. I might stream that. That might be what we do after this. I need to find a good picture of one of the cats and then just like, kind of just make it more, I don't know. I love my cats, so painting pictures of the cats is like, I mean, the problem is that my wife claims all pictures of cats that I do, so, I'd have to do a cat painting or whatever that, like, she wouldn't be interested in. Or that she understands that isn't for her, like that this one we have to sell in order to get cat things. I think I'm just gonna have to tell my wife no, which is not something I typically like doing. But I'd like to get some cat paintings done in that smaller size. I shipped off a painting of that size to my dad for Father's Day, and I used the priority mailbox. It was like $30, which is not bad, relatively.
Okay?
It's a very small painting for that much, though.
So what exactly happened?
I don't know. Some of the villagers just started to feed on each other. If you hadn't come along, I'm sure we would have met the same grim fate. Thank you.
Yeah, how's that going? Can't you regenerate them?
We understand that machine life forms can regenerate as long as they possess the required materials. Is this accurate?
Unfortunately, we cannot regenerate our cores. Cores contain the data which forms our self-consciousness.
Okay.
If one is destroyed, there is no way to restore it. We usually store our cores in safe places, but this time, the villagers had their cores destroyed as well as their bodies.
You should probably, like, back that up every night if you can.
I see.
Her ass is just out, isn't it? That underwear is just riding up her ass crack. I mean, I guess she doesn't feel pain like that. Bodies won't get better? No, they're fucked. It's all right now. It's not. You just don't understand because you're a child. It's actually worse. What do you want me to do about this? Is the factory safe?
It was once occupied by a cadre of fellow machines that had gone berserk. However, 2B took care of that threat. It is quite safe now. We've been using it for storage for some time.
I guess her underwear is symmetrical. For some reason, I thought it was asymmetrical. Like it was ripped.
Still, if we're gonna hole up here, I wish we had more info to work with.
Proposal. Unit A2 should secure the safety of Pascal and the children immediately.
What's the hurry?
Haste is predicated on data obtained from the recently restored cross-regional POS network.
Wait, there's more of you?
Affirmative. Cross-regional data reveals a large number of machine lifeforms amassing around these ruins.
What?
Oh, hey guys. Guess what's going down?
Let's go!
A2!
Alert. Enemy reinforcements are infiltrating the facility.
I'll smash them before they can reach this room.
You must let me help you! I will smash them up and kill them!
They're this way, I take it? Because the other way was locked? Enemies! I need enemies! God, that's a game. That's apparently getting a remake.
Why are they coming after us? Why?
We can sort it out later. Right now we have to take them down.
Oh, come on. Oh, that's Pascal's beam. No wonder it didn't hurt.
These bastards won't stop.
A2, I have an idea. Please buy me a bit of time.
God damn it. That attack just does not want to go off. It's just too long. Violent Pascal moment. I've never been able to really get into Nietzsche. I've tried, but
Too?
it's just, I don't know, maybe it just goes against my like general philosophy that there are like not people who are inherently better than each other, which is kind of the whole Ubermensch concept. I'll admit I have not read much Pascal. All I know him really for is, you know, The Wager, and I think there is some stuff that I can agree with Nietzsche, but a lot of philosophy I feel like is too academic for it to be functional. But, you know, you gotta read your theory. Yeah, I saw it. No worries. I just thought I'd deal with everything else first because it wasn't actually providing any sort of threat. Whoa, where were you aiming, my bitch? There's always a nugget of truth with all philosophy. I don't think I agree. I've read some really stupid fucking theories. I've read some Ayn Rand, I guess I should say. They're flying tanks?
They're still coming?
Oh.
Fear not, A2. I can handle this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll do the job. Is there a reason you can't just have that be your town? Oh, hey, I get to be this guy now.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I must protect the children.
I'm holding down the gun button, but I'm just very slow. Why does nothing? There is only heavy attack. It's just... It's not spacious enough? I think it's spacious enough now. You can just put, like, I don't know, a house on top of it. If I have health, I don't know where it is. This feels very final, but this game has a lot of, like, cool cutscenes. I'm mashing both attack buttons to see if I can get either one of them to go off while, like, you can't really combo, you just do left hand or right hand swings. Right hook, blap. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a thing you could have done. Ingalls versus Pascal. There's no real dodging. This is just going to be pure input commands, I think. There's blocking? Okay. Get fucked? One more. Yeah, I just had the range on him. Get fucked, Ingalls. Yeah, that's pretty much what it looked like.
Are you all right, A2?
Yeah. Thanks for the assist.
The assist?
Children. Let us hurry to them.
Oh, I guess I'm Pascal now. Come on. Making my way downtown, walking slow. Hey, how's it going in here? Is everyone normal and fine and good? I'm glad to see everyone's all right and not dead.
No, how can this?
Their own cores? They killed themselves.
How? How could this happen?
Why would they do such a thing?
I taught them everything. All my thoughts and emotions. I thought it would serve them well in the future. But instead,
How would teaching them lead to something like this?
What the fuck did you teach them?
I don't understand.
I taught the children what fear is. I felt they had to know so they wouldn't rush heedlessly into danger.
No, that seems normal. That's good.
Instead,
Fear destroyed them. It caused them to take their own lives.
if I knew this could happen, I never would have.
I don't think that I think that they're... Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think teaching them fear was the problem. I think they're fucking dumb.
I need your aid. I cannot live with this heartbreak inside me. I need you. I need you to delete my memories. And if not, then I need you to kill me.
Initiating hacking to cut off memory circuits.
Wait. Are you sure there's not gonna be another way of dealing with this?
I cannot live with this heartbreak inside me.
I'm sorry, this is what it is to be human. Shit goes wrong sometimes.
Initiating hacking to cut off memory circuits.
The robot does not want to be human. I mean, I can leave. That would be shitty, but...
I cannot.
Yeah, you actually need to be able to live with heartbreak. I'm sorry, friend.
You aren't leaving me like this, are you? Please. You have to end this for me.
I'm not allowed to leave? No, I am. Okay. I mean, dude, like, you really just need to, like...
I cannot live with this heartbreak inside.
It's not so much that I want to just, like, leave him to his, like the fact that, like, everyone he knows is dead. It's more that, like, I don't want to do either of the things that he's asked me to do. Like, hacking his memory so he doesn't remember the pain. I'm sorry, like, bad shit happens, and the pain is what makes you, you know? I've talked about this before on stream, but, like, bad shit has happened to me, you know? A lot of bad shit has happened to me, but, like, I think as a result, I'm a nice, caring, compassionate person, you know? The bad things that have happened to me have driven me to decide to do more good because I don't want that bad shit to happen to other people. Anti-boomer take. So, you know, like, this sucks. Welcome to learning moral choices. Well, the moral choices are hack so he doesn't remember things, hack him to pieces so he isn't a thing, or leave and leave him to the, like, can I not just tell him that? I guess A2 doesn't have, like, she's not really in touch with her emotions. I'm sorry, friend. This is for the best. You must live with your emotions.
How could you? A2.
Like, Suffering is unfortunately a part of life. It's time to be a twink now, Chad. You're not a twink. Who are you? Who is this?
Looks like he's awake.
Oh, right. It's what's her name from the village with a hime cut.
Morning. Slept well, didn't you, 9S?
Nah. I think I did the best I could for him. And that wasn't that much, I'll be honest.
I'm in the resistance camp?
That's right. You've been unconscious for nearly 2 weeks. A little thank you for saving your butt would be nice.
Where's 2B?
You know that better than anyone, no? Black box signal. Disappear.
Okay, this is this part.
Devila and Popola are rare android models designed for medical treatment and maintenance. Without the bunker, they are the only remaining way for Unit 9S to initiate repairs. Proposal. A word of appreciation is appropriate.
Thank you.
Thanks.
There you go.
Yeah, there used to be lots of our models around. Apparently, we were put here to oversee some kind of large-scale system that was in place.
Apparently. What?
It means we don't know. All the records from that era have been deleted. Our model kind of went nutso at some point in the past. It ended badly. Most of our kind were disposed of after that. But we were spared. They used us as a sort of control group in order to ensure such a thing couldn't happen again. So yeah, we're lab rats. But at least we get to be here helping out friends. I'd like to think that we're atoning in some way for our past sins. Try not to overdo it, 9S.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened previously in order for that to have been a thing. Like, I don't know what happened.
Mail notification received from access point.
Okay. Large-scale offensive ended in crushing defeat, with the loss of our Yorha compatriots being a particular point of deep regret. Long will remember their brave sacrifice, however, do not lose hope, for the truth is that we, humanity's greatest army, still possess the upper hand. Go forth and fight for victory, just not for your sake, but for the sake of the fallen as well. Okay? Try not to overdo it. Immediately runs off to do combat. Kind of... So I exploded. My pants. Can you imagine if you took care of someone in a coma and they immediately got up, walked off, and exploded? No, I don't think I will skip this. Also, you should, like, random thing. We were watching a Let's Play of essentially like a Rinpy remake of the first episode of
An enormous facility that appeared from an area beneath the ground. It would appear
Digital Circus that had the voice actors and actresses.
Mobile transport platform
Highly recommended.
So, an elevator?
Okay. Like, the humans are dead. We know that much. Just gonna ignore all this shit and go down here. What the fuck is this? Okay. Okay, can't do anything to that. Maybe there's a door? Open up. Stop having it be closed.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Uh-huh.
Apologize for the inconvenience. But locks on each sub-unit must be deactivated before accessing the main tower. Have a great day.
What? I'm gonna go piss real quick. I'll be right back. Give me like minute 30. BRB. All right, I am back. The Final Fantasy 14 raids are... Okay. Well, at least it's not Fortnite. I'm back, by the way. All right, let's figure out where the fuck I'm trying to go. Yeah, I don't care about Popola's whatever thing. We ain't doing that. I bet you they need to talk.
What is the motive
Yeah.
for a machine life form to provide such an announcement?
There's no reason for anything they do.
And thank you for choosing Tower System.
Yeah, I know.
Special authorization keys are required to access tower sub-units. We apologize for the inconvenience, but access is not permitted at this time.
Yeah, no, it needs to be, though.
However, today we have a special gift for first-time visitors to this tower. A tour of our brand new resource recovery unit. We look forward
was that?
A forced message from the enemy system. Said message relays the locations of objects known as resource recovery units.
Now they're just messing with us.
Okay, so I just go there now instead. I feel like I can beat this today, y'all. This feels very doable. All right, and then we might want to teleport to Pascal's village. That's gonna be awkward. Yeah, no, I don't think I'll play more of this series because I enjoyed my time with it, but I really can't commit to games this long anymore. Like,
Hey, Pod, give me a rundown on what happened while I was resting.
Affirmative. Relevant data concerns the massive facility you just accessed. It appears to be machine-related in
it doesn't matter how good it is. It really isn't what people are seeking nowadays. And I want to play different kind of stuff.
Large structural units?
Said units were marked as goals earlier. They are believed to be so-called resource recovery units.
What do these units do?
Unknown.
Where's A2?
Unit A2's position and current status are unknown.
All right. Mark the positions of those units on my map, will you?
Proposal. Unit 9S should state his intentions.
I'm going to wipe out the machines.
With the bunker destroyed, previous orders to Yorha units would be suspended. Proposal. Rendezvous with resistance forces and confirm chain of command.
I don't care about chain of command. I have one goal now. I'm going to kill every last machine. And then I'm going to kill A2.
Cool, moving on. So this is after the wipe, right? I get that. I get that, Reverend Joe. It's a good series, but it very much knows what it is and what its function should be. And I think that's one of the best things about it. But also one of the worst things about it is it realizes it's very self-aware of where it is. And to some degree, I feel like it wants to do things in a certain way in order to just be able to have shareable moments. So like the scene where Razzle like is face down on the dirt because he's fucking dumb and slapped into the ground, like I feel like that sprite very specifically was made for the memeability of it. Similar with what's his name? Not Mike, but the TV guy. God, why have I already forgotten his name? But his dancing emotes and all that jazz are very much meant as a, like, Tina, thank you. The most relatable character in the city, and I couldn't remember his name. And Aunt Tina, right. Not to say that there isn't a plot to go along with it, because I do feel like Aunt Tina was, like, very... Okay, hold on, more plot. Very relatable as a streamer.
Is that one of our large units?
Affirmative.
Huh? Fog?
Analysis. The fog is actually steam emitted by a large enemy structural unit.
Steam? For what purpose?
Unknown.
Oh, okay, cutscene.
Hello, this is the resource recovery unit.
Hopefully I'm not dead from that.
Defense mode.
Okay. Okay, I guess I want to come in from the side that's closest to the bridge there. Yeah, there we go. Totally missed that.
Is this writing? I can't read it.
Analysis.
Yeti.
Writing is an ancient language known as angelic. It reads, meat box.
Okay, then.
Right. Okay, sure. It's not Enochian, if that's what you mean, but it's not, so that's fine. I don't remember any Enochian, but I remember its existence. It's based on Hebrew letters.
Is this
Cool.
entire building made of machines?
What?
Even on the inside?
Yeah,
Analysis.
yeah?
Many useless parts unrelated to machine lifeform functionality detected. The reason for using said parts is unknown.
There's no meaning to anything they do.
I think there is, we just don't understand it, which is different. Hi, guys.
Forest is our forest. Your Majesty. Revenge.
Right, we gotta play this mode again. Cool. I think people actually really enjoy the Steam Hams thing because I think it is just like a good bit and very like YouTube poopable. Maybe I can make him explode from this. Cool. I was kind of hoping that would do more damage. Like, I haven't watched much Simpsons, but that bit is funny. You know? Spamming the, like, machine gun attack is, like, legitimate strategy. Is it implied that this is just going really fast and that's how I'm doing it? Or is it like... I'm having a hard time aiming through that. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm used to holding down Y to, like, kill a thing. 100 machine life forms killed by hacking. Nice. Oh, you're here. Weird fight, okay. Anyway, they just kind of gave up on attacking me there.
So much pain.
Easy. And then just got to get ahead of the bullet spray and we're good.
Machines can't feel pain.
Can someone give me like a, like... Am I finishing this stream today? Like, or finishing this game? Might need more and more. Okay. Ow, okay. That was kind of cheap. You could finish it, but it would be a pretty long stream. These are still gonna be assholes, right? Are we gonna be friends, or are you gonna try and kill me? Yeah, okay. Because of the shenanigans from the last time. Which has been a while, but all the same. You're not finishing the stream. Got it. Oh, god damn it. Wait. Okay, I'm just dumb. That's what happened. It has been a while, man. I had uninstalled it and everything. I had to reinstall it today, which is part of the reason I was late. Part of it was also I was playing Deadlock and doing horribly. I thought it was just that I was playing Spirit Ivy instead of Gun Ivy, but I think that I'm just bad at the game. Don't kill? Went ahead and deleted it for you. I don't know what it was. It could have been a zip code. God damn it. Yeah, it wasn't like a pin or a password. It was just probably something you don't want. And I would expect that y'all would do the same, given similar circumstances. How the hell do I explain what a zip code is? Do other countries not have them? I guess other countries aren't big enough to have them? Okay, you have them. Yeah, because you'd have to, right? It's like, what area of the country do you live? And it's specific enough that, like... Post office shit. It was set up in, I want to say, like, World War... or past the World War I, II? Forget exactly. It's relatively recent invention. Like, there are people who are alive still today that I think would have not... would remember it not being a thing. They get it to the right, like, general area, the right post office, and then go from there. Seems like it's faster to just do the hacks. I'm mostly shooting them out of habit, but I think it's faster to just hack them. Unless if I can do that. Nope, that still didn't kill him. was having fun with it. Yeah, it's just like it's overstayed its welcome is my only real issue with this game. And that's unfortunate because it deserves better than that, but sometimes it be like that. What did I learn about today? Oh, apparently like America's the only place that sets up its caloric intake as calories rather than kilocalories, and also like our system of doing it is insane apparently. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I am confused. The way that like, so when you pick something up in a store in America, it'll have like, you know, this is how many calories it has per slice or whatever, which is like, apparently in like Germany, instead they do like per gram, like for every 100 grams of thing, this is how many calories it is. Whereas in America, it's like, it is decided what the average amount that a person would eat, and then they just go like, yeah, we're this is a cookie or this is a potato chip, and in order to like, you would need to eat, like, that's what the serving size thing is recommended on. Serving size 1/4 of a cookie, right? Because a cookie is like 30 grams or something in America. So if your cookie is 120 grams, then the serving size, that is what the government, the FDA thinks that like a normal person would eat in cookie, is 30 grams, not 120. So you're expected to only eat 1/4 of it, which is why you have those weird like serving sizes that don't make sense. It's because someone decided that's how many like it should be.
Machine parts.
Speculation. Perhaps these are raw materials from the structure itself, possibly useful
Hello.
for creating weapons.
What?
Well, they're not really allowed to fuck with it. Like, you can't say, like, the serving size is going to be this, that way it doesn't end up being a thing. There's not really a workaround on that one, as far as I understand it. It's just an insane way of doing it. Cool. I'm glad the lock-on stopped working for a second there. God. What is scared? Orb? Why are you scared, Orb? You're Orb. You're the
Close range
perfect
firing mode.
shape.
Maximum output.
9S.
Fire.
Fuck you. Problem solved.
Kill me. Do it. Kill me. Do it. Kill me, coward. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
Okay. Select a unit to monitor. I mean, again, it's going to be 9S every single time. Analysis. Unit 9S has destroyed the core of the resource recovery unit. Has he obtained an authorization key in the process? But I'm concerned about his worsening psychological state. Care should be taken to prevent 9S from coming into contact with Unit A2. Affirmative. Likewise, this pod would like to carry... Yeah, avoid contact with each other. It would be bad for both of you.
Alert. Abnormality detected in vitals of Unit 9S. Proposal.
Alert.
Commence
That's what you sound like. Shut up.
Search for the other structural units. I need to find those authorization keys and destroy the tower.
Alert. Combat inadvisable during abnormal vital conditions.
It's fine. Run the search.
Scanning. Actively operating enemy large structural unit detected in accessible location. Marking location on map.
I know there's a teleport in Pascal's village, so we're just gonna go there. Blah, 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 blah. I like that fella. The little, like, wizard guy there, that's a good fella. I unironically think I might either draw or commission a thing for, like, the fella so it can have a VTuber PNG. Because I think that would be good. Especially, like, until I get my hair cut, it would be nice. I mean, like, not gonna lie, Furry has been doing numbers, but I'm not sure if that's because or in spite of what I've been streaming. I definitely understand it more now. I will say that. Current destination. Okay, flooded city coast. I've been low-key boosting you because you're a fur. Okay. The fella? Yeah, that fella. Like, I was thinking about doing him as a guy. Well, thank you, little cats. I really appreciate y'all, you know that? That's what my introspection this morning really got me to, was like, I appreciate it's a way of understanding what you appreciate. You know? What's important to you? I take this community for granted, which I shouldn't. You fellows literally do not matter, so I'm just gonna avoid you.
There's something written here.
I
too.
did build a good base.
It reads Soulbox.
Yeah. You got me into Noita again, which I'm very thankful for. I'm sorry I did that to you. You're not going to have free time anymore. Yeah, I don't really do commissions or anything, so, like, I'm not really competition for most artists that are out there. Like, I'm not touching your money. Oh? And I don't really think that artists should treat each other as competition anyway. It's not really the same thing.
No, Anna.
Maybe it was because I didn't put a graphic out. I mean, okay, can I just ask? I've got like a weird situation going on. I'm not sure what the answer to this is. Okay? So, let's see. What day was this? On the 24th, 2 days ago, right? I did like a standard, like, I'm gonna be, oh, right, Lord, thank you. Thank you for the gift subs. Touch this money, asshole. Thank you. You didn't add the asshole, I added it. All right, so I'm gonna stream, right? And then, like, why does this have 122 likes? Why did people quote retweet it? Why did people retweet it? What the fuck? Like, compare it to Noita 3. Do you think it's just the okay, let's try this theory. All right, I'm gonna switch this, and then we're gonna find a gif of Nier Automata. That's a good gif. Both were on Blue Sky. Just post ass. I mean, I really should, you know. All right, this is an experiment. Don't do anything you normally wouldn't do. Was that gift that good? I didn't even make the gift, my bitch. Like, that's the other thing, is it's just like, okay. I've noticed something weird has happened. How do I, like, do it again? Because I swear to fuck, if I have to post Herobrine cake, I will. Ow. I don't think it's a bot thing. Because, like, I looked at the people who, you know, retweeted it, and they're real accounts. The person who quote retweeted it seems very much into Final Fantasy 14. Like, they post a lot about Final Fantasy. Are you playing Stellar Blade next? I couldn't give... I mean, like, there's, like, a bounty for Wukong. And I'm just like, why?
Oh, I get it. I have to break the system protection before I can reach the core. Huh. So that's how it works.
You're so edgy today. Nines.
You've recovered an army's worth of corpses. We have just the thing for someone like you.
Weapon faith.
Oh, they're just messing with us.
Wukong has nude mods. Is okay. I mean, yeah, a lot of games do.
As a reward for trying to understand.
Bump, 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 bump. All weapons. Faith. Sorry, I always think of the Limp Bizkit version of Faith, which is just the worst version of it, you know? Because it's got that bit where he's like, get the fuck up! And then they do what one could call a solo. Weird camera angle for this one. All of that damage. Oh my god. Better than their cover of Behind Blue Eyes. That was heinous, dude. I'm glad someone's doing that. Here, hold on. I need to go shut the window. With the heart. I always thought Behind Blue Eyes. No. No, there's like a real version of it that's like okay.
Analysis. There are 2 blocking devices on this floor. Proposal. Hack into all blocking devices.
Is it the Who did it? I think I've heard the Limp Bizkit version more. It's got a speak and spell in it, which was a choice. Not automatically a bad choice, but definitely not a great choice. At least for a soulful song. Yeah, they did cover it. It was... Give it a listen. It's... Decisions were made. Fucking goddamn it. It's supposed to be in one of the members' rock opera that... What? Also, I keep dying to running into the walls. That's my biggest fucking threat. Is walls. Non-moving objects that I move into. God, I think I was working on No Fish when I played this last. Ow. Again, see? Okay, that time was a ball. That I was at least shot by something there. These are not supposed to be hard segments. They're like story-required hacking elements. Them just being boxes rather than terminals is a little weird. Like, why is this a box and not, like, I don't know. Like I said, a terminal. Where that would make more... But, I don't know. I was working on the Hail Rail shooter. Yeah, I realized that that game already, like, is trying to be made 100 times over. Like, fun movement mechanic shooter exists. There's... And I think I would rather it be closer to, like... Oh, I thought you meant, like, Behind Blue Eyes was supposed to be a, in Limp Bizkit's rock opera. If it's in the Who's rock opera, that's significantly less cringe. Like, if I did that game, like, Wukong or whatever, I'd probably just do the bounty and that's it. I'll be honest with you. Like, that's a huge commitment. Much like Dark Souls or something, like, I like that style of game, but it's just not tenable for me to be able to stream something that... Fuck! I hate being bad. I know, I know. This is literally, this is just skill issue. Ow. There's also no timer on this, so I should really just play it safe. Ow. Okay, I can't go... Yeah, I never really tried it because, like, I don't know. There was a lot of, like, culture war shit going on with it at the time. I don't know why. And I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't fucking care. The devs were... Oh, were they cringe? How were they cringe? Like, I don't remember what the fucking deal was. I remember there were issues with Stellar Blade, but I don't... Oh, okay. There's just not that much room for you to be moving around at the speeds that this guy moves around at. I'm making excuses rather than fixing it. Fucking shit. I know, I listened to Who's Next by The Who, and I understand why they stopped. Yeah, it was considerably more concerning to me that Limp Bizkit was doing a rock opera. God. I'm really sorry that I'm bad. Yeah, I don't know as if I can stream it then if they're just being asshats. Like, who gives a shit, man? Like, am I sorry about dying so much? Yes, a little bit, because like you're choosing to spend some of your life energy on watching this shit and fucking it up repetitively. Okay, can thank fuck. Tower facility processes and computerizes resources sent by the resource recovery units for launch use in its launch device. Made up of 256 strata, can filter and compress information with a turbidity of less than 2,300 and have it reduced to a payload of approximately 27 minutes and 32 seconds. Details regarding routes required for the digestion of androids are recorded separately. The allowed diversity learning error rate is 7.21. Uh-huh.
That huge structure is some kind of launch platform. A structure that size could probably shoot something into space pretty easily.
Yeah.
So this is some kind of cannon aimed at the human server on the moon?
Insufficient data. Cannot confirm or deny.
Damn it.
I mean, it's shooting something somewhere. That's true. We know that. Okay, and then it's not telling me where the chests are because, like, you've learned the mechanic. Go find the chest, open the thing. I guess that's true. Like, the longer I spend on the game, the longer you get to enjoy me playing it. But I think that people don't like to watch the same segments over and over again. And I'm going to make excuses about it because you're at the start of this stream where I was like, I respect people who, like, you know, apologize for their own mistakes. No, I'm actually going to just, instead of doing that, I'm going to blame the game. It's the game's fault, and the game is bad, and that's why I'm not winning. I will not be taking... Oh my god, I'm fucked. God damn it. No, I don't care. Okay, we're not gonna go in any rooms that do not. Oh, I have to. The Noda stream had you biting your nails thinking that I was gonna beat it in one stream. Can you imagine? It's good to know I got that close. I think that like that build I had is pretty optimal. It's just a fucking like 10-round SMG go. It's very awkward, but fuck me. I guess I'll die. Twink abuse the stream. Accidental coincidence. Thank you for the 46 months of support. That's very cool of you. That is almost 4 years. Yeah, 2 months off. Thank you so much for that. Wait, let's see. Multitasking. Banger. It was banger. You just got hit with bullshit for something you didn't do. Yeah, I mean, whatever. That happens. That's that game. Like, games are sometimes unfair, and that game is part of a genre that kind of has, like, unfair bits. I got punished for attacking things in the shrine or whatever, which I didn't do, and I was punished for it. But, again, like, sometimes you just get real cool shit. I might do a little bit of game development shit after stream, or after this bit, after we finish the game, if we finish it today, or if we get to like a natural conclusion point, whichever comes first. Because yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I've done wrong with the shaders. I don't think I have them set up quite right, and I'd need to show Lepo what I'm doing. And then I need to work on Blender some, I think. Because I would really like to do a thing where I can have like an animation for people dying. But like, I would need to understand Blender better than I do. The posterization, well, the posterization's just sort of happening. The main thing that seems to be happening is I'm getting green and purple color artifacting if I have too much dithering. And I think that's it trying to, because I don't think I'm using the posterization unless if that's automatically built into the pixelization thing that you built. Like, I'm only running one thing, and I think that's the advantage of 4.4. Ow. You know what? Just restart that fight. Is there like a separate thing that needs to be run for the posterization? Zakate, thank you for the yeah, again, that would be almost 4 years. Can't believe that people have been around for as long as that. Thank you, Zakate, for the almost, you know what, fuck it. Both you and Accidental Coincidence, you're getting it early. Thank you for 4 years of support. Posterization as a material. Right. Okay, that's what I was doing wrong. Right, but I did equip that stuff already. I think, no, I redid the level because for some reason one of the exit signs was red. I had kind of just changed the color to all of them to be gray rather than not. because that made the most sense to me. Fuck. Bread. No, that's cool. I appreciate it. Don't get it twisted. Like, again, I'm really thankful that I have a community at all. A lot of fucking people don't. I saw some people complaining about, like, new YouTubers, like, drama. And it's just like, yeah, they're all finding out that you don't make much money from this shit, do you? Like, YouTube is just not sustainable as a platform, as a way of making money. Okay, I haven't taken damage so far. Let's try and keep that going. Okay, I believe this is going to be the last area, so let's just... God damn it. Son of a bitch. Die? Die. Thank you. Holy shit, fuck. But yeah, YouTube does not pay much. I think that it's going to be even less now with like AI shit being out there, because it's just going to be harder to get your videos in front of people. And I don't really know how they like bring it down as an issue. Like, I don't know how you...
Access to elevator control system blocked by external factors.
I noticed... I forget who did like a video on it recently of talking about AI. I think it was John Oliver of all people. Did a thing talking about how why there's so much AI slop out there, and it's basically just like people in countries where the 5 cents you make on it is actually like real and actually helpful. Like, it is an actual amount of money rather than fucking nothing. It benefits them to generate slop. And they have like tutorials on how to do it. It's a really good video. It's just bleak. But you know, yeah, I cannot stress how little money I make from YouTube. It is basically not even worth doing for any reason other than for y'all. It is just not worth your time to push AI slop either. I'm dead? Okay. I'm doing sighting and measuring in class. I don't know what that means. Like, as in, like, art? Or, like... Like life drawing, yeah, it is tedious, but it's important. I think the only way you really make money on YouTube is by like taking sponsorships and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of sponsorship stuff for PDS Debt and Rocket Money. Our next like controversy is going to be them. Like, that's, I don't understand what that is, but Trusting your debt solution to random YouTuber you like does not seem like a fucking good idea to me. Like, just that you don't fuck with people's money. You don't fuck with people's mental health. Video games are one of the few things that I feel okay about sponsoring that I know is not going to be a bad thing. Congrats on the Fursona. It's the chat mandated Fursona from the subathon. I feel like I have to explain that every... People have been asking what the deal is, and I'm not sure if that's like a normal question people get when they do Fursona stuff or what. Is that like a question about lore or what? It might be a you thing? Okay. They're adding buy now, pay later to FICO and oh, oof. It's just you because it's new. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But yeah, no, it's following document details the final stages of the Project Yorha. This document has been marked with level SS confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any Yorha personnel, including bunker commands. Each Yorha unit is equipped with a black box, an item created by reusing the core of a machine life form. As such, it could be said that the consciousness of the Yorha units and the machine life form share the same structure. Said black boxes were installed after determining that it would be inhumane to install a standard AI into androids that are ultimately destined for disposal. For the record, all malfunctioning black boxes have caused some Yorha units to turn hostile. That seems like huge news.
Black box circuitry. It's made from cores from the machines? No, that can't be true.
Oh, sweet summer child, it fucking is. I don't think they're baiting the response. I think they're just literally like, Rev, you're not a furry. You've mentioned that multiple times. Why the fuck do you have a Fursona on screen? I don't know what Klarna really is, aside from a thing that people don't want to pay back. Oh, okay. Interesting. And I can't fall off the edges, that's good.
What's going on here? My body. Those are my memories. But why?
To be? Are all these dead bodies real, or are these dead bodies from players who had a really fucking hard time? Really hoping it's not the latter.
That's 2B's data.
If you had to, would you be able to survive 7 days? With no other context, yes.
But still. No, don't. Don't do this! Damn it, stop!
Who you? I mean, yeah, it's definitely not 2B.
Stay the hell out of my goddamn memories! These belong to me and me alone! Get away from them!
Jesus, fuck. Ow. Trying to remember who had that attack. Ow. Ow. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's really that people think I'm going to be defensive. I think they're just like, what? Might be Eve. Ow. The spawning them right on me. Come on. You just misread what I misread.
Going down.
Good.
They're mine! My memories! You hear me?
Yeah, he's not having a good time at all. 9S in the very bad day. Yeah, he might be a little overtired. He might need a nap.
This is the current status of Unit 9S.
Affirmative. His mental state has become dangerously unstable. Action must be taken immediately.
I noticed something while providing support to A2. Enemy machine lifeforms have begun sharing data with each other.
We'd better look into that.
I'll share the data with you, so see what you can find out.
Affirmative. I also have a separate report about 9S.
What is it?
I'll share the data. His psychological state has deteriorated to a grave level.
We'd better handle that quickly, too.
Agreed. Not sure what we should do, however.
Agreed. Proposal. Rest, combined with data checking and maintenance.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Agreed. I will make the suggestion immediately.
Bro needs to take a nap.
Pod. Where's the next resource recovery unit?
Alert. NFCS failure. Speculation. Failure caused by intense combat and lack of maintenance.
Near-field controls are down? Great.
Proposal. Overhaul system at resistance camp.
I don't have that kind of time.
Alert. Entering battle without a functioning sword constitutes an unacceptable risk. Unit 9S should have Devila initiate repairs at the resistance camp.
Shit.
I don't have a sword anymore because they... Am I broken or did they turn it off? Like, they're worried about me, but they're like, yeah, maybe just... You might... I mean, I'm a little broken. I kind of agree. AI is really they're too agreeable. I know that doesn't sound like it should be an issue, but it's really annoying. I think we can't let go of the thing that ChatGPT lost a game of chess to an Atari 2600. Like, we need to continuously bang home that point that they should not be used in decision making.
Oh dear. What happened to you?
Wounded in battle. NFCS not functioning.
I'm amazed you were even able to drag yourself here. This is gonna take a bit, so just hang tight. This is terrible. Your motor cortex is full of holes. I can't believe you even managed to walk here. All right, you're all good.
I think it's a self-preservation thing.
I need you to promise me something.
What? I'm leaving?
Don't die alone.
I
I
will.
don't think 2B would want that either.
I know. Pod, mark the next resource recovery unit on the map.
Affirmative.
I need to look at where it is actually on the map. Park ruins. Got it. I remember it's AI. There it is. The religious fervor that people have for ChatGPT, it's a dumbass. It's the dumbass machine. There are functional uses for the dumbass machine, but not... Also, this just reminds me of that one hallway in Counter-Strike. DE Dust? No, it's not. Is it DE Dust? All acting straight. Yeah, I noticed. You need to engage with it. I don't know. I mean, I guess it does lie. I just saved a minute ago.
This is the resource recovery unit. Now activating defense mode.
Over and over.
I don't think that Roko's Basilisk can be true. It's not awake or conscious or aware. It will tell you it is because that's what you're essentially asking it by saying, do you have a soul? It goes, yeah. Everything says it has a soul.
God, huh? What are these machines doing talking about gods?
I think that if you took a random person who doesn't know chess notation and told them, especially if they don't know how to play chess either, and told them to come up with some chess notation for their side of a game, the difference between it and ChatGPT would be indiscernible. Like, you would give them a little bit of help. You'd be like, look, it's going to be between, 1 and 8 on one side, and then it's going to be between like A and like, I think it's H or I. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, H. Yeah.
Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tablet System Services.
They're going to end up running into each other.
Got something very exciting for everyone today. There's only one lock left to remove from the tower stuff. And in order to retain for your faithful patrons, whoever smashes the final substance will earn a special prize.
Yeah, ChatGPT came up with some new pieces, and I didn't see his thing of it. I'm sure it was very funny.
Structural unit of machine life form origin activated to the east.
large what now? What the heck is going on around here?
Unknown.
Well, let's go check out this large structural unit.
Hey, sweetheart. I'm excited for you to be home. I paid that bill, the tax guy bill. It was an extra like 100 and something on top of the 600 or whatever it was. So it was like 780 or something like that. Wife in chat. Hi, wife. That wasn't even the taxes we were paying. That was just like paying the guy to do the taxes for us, on top of having to pay for the taxes. But we are getting a bit of a refund from Maine. I think tomorrow is going to be a day off for me to like fold some laundry and get, yeah, I'm thinking about the taxes sucking a lot right now. Pay the government money so they can kill you more efficiently. It does not seem like a good use of my money or time. I think it'd be faster at this point to just walk there than go back. It's less for a day off and more I need to do some programming and shit. Well, not really programming. I guess it technically counts as programming, but I've gotten it to the point where I can just kind of like push things together. Remember that Norwegian guy who got in trouble like what yesterday because the border control like checked to see like his phone stuff and they realized that he had posted a meme of JD Vance being bald and stupid, and it was funny because it was a meme, and he was denied access to the country because he retweeted a meme. Was that? Yes, that was real. That was like a couple days ago. Like a majority of what I got to do now for the game is that I need to finish writing the script and then put the script into Dialogic and then change the camera angles.
Alert. Excessive combat activity will put unacceptable strain on your body.
I don't know if I'm going in or out of this door.
Negative. This support unit is assigned to Yorha Unit 9S. As such, being concerned for said unit's well-being is a requirement.
Oh, I think this is the wrong way.
Whatever.
100% this is the wrong way. Oh no, this is the right way. Cool. Wait, no it's not. Sorry, got a little mixed up. It had to load the map, which is probably an indication that I was going the wrong way. Yeah, I think it's like if you are AD or F scheduled immigration status, then you're required to make your accounts public. Was a thing they just announced. I don't know what that means, but I just saw that and I was like, oh, that seems bad. I should probably check into that more before reporting it as a thing. Social media accounts. Like, we had to take... Yeah, I don't know as if we had, like, a library class, but we did have, like... I think a lot of, like, you know, paper writing classes were just like, this is how you research shit. Right? Imagine if you get brought into like border control and they're like, you're gonna have to unprivate your media account, and you're like, I don't really want to do that. And they're like, what have you been saying about the president? Are you plotting to kill him? And it's like, okay, I'll unprivate it. And then you unprivate it, and it's like the just most fucked up porn ever. Like some real weird shit, like anal vor. No offense to anyone who's into anal vor, it's weird shit and you know it. And then they have to like scroll through all that to try and find like the bit where like you said something mean about the president, and so it's like that border controls person's like worst day ever. And they're just absolutely convinced that it's not just that. I mean, I guess that would be the way to do it. If you're gonna say mean things about the president, also post hardcore porn, like real weird porn. And that way, when they like search your account, they're gonna be like, okay, no, I get why it's private now. Never mind. Not giving you real advice on how to like deal with the government, but that would be a very funny solution to it. Ego, I know you know what anal is, and I know you know what vor is. I'm not going to be fucking around and trying to explain that to you. You cannot do this to me. Or thank you for the gift sub to anal vor. Oh, the phone thing? Oh. How did someone get away with naming themselves anal vor here? How is Twitch okay with that? But I can't say fuck. Cool. Cinematic slowdowns for no reason. Ow. It's for bullet time stuff. I have to assume that those lists are just like... They just... I think once you get to a certain point, they're not gonna... It's sort of like how like children's shows have to have you buckle in. Like, it's like, what is it? Zim cannot, like, this action is unsafe. Thank you for the gift sub to Anal Commander. Or, okay. Yeah, there's a reason a lot of countries are saying don't come to America right now, and it's because of... I would like to lock onto the guy right the fuck in front of me. Can we lock on? Okay, no? No, we just have to go in slow mode and make it impossible? Cool, great, awesome. I didn't even hit Y that time? Is this a new thing? I don't honestly know. I know that the, you know, you're not allowed to say mean things about the president is new, but I don't know how immigration worked previously. I'm gonna be honest. But they do need to like know things about you before you come into the country. Am I winning? I think. But yeah, the thing about like you have to you know, like when Zim is firing the laser or whatever with the Doomsday device, he has to wear a safety belt. I'm fairly certain that the reason that they do that is because it's like, what is a child actually reasonably going to do? And they will reasonably get into machines that require safety belts, but they will not probably actually deal with the doomsday device. So like, you're trying to convince them to put seatbelts on in cars, and so you need to show it in every occasion. And that's why I think that Twitch doesn't know about anal vor, or just vor, I guess, because like who the fuck knows what vor is? Like, if you know what vor is and you're like offended by it, you already know what vor is. Your life's already there. You know what I mean? Like, a child's not gonna read the word vor and go, what? Whereas like cum might actually be a word that they see. So it's like probably just that. Tilda's one of the few people I trust with my phone. But I keep it locked at all times, regardless. I would highly recommend that everyone go ahead and put a password lock on your phone. Not like the biometrics one, because like they can force your hand onto it. But that's just generally good safety advice. You might be onto something, Tofoundor. I would assume most of those are, I would assume most of the sensors that Twitch and such have are like some like already existing database that has a whole bunch of things in it. Like, here's all the curse words and slurs, and they just use that, and I guess vor was not on the list. Vor is in fact in the Bible. Okay, no, vor is sexual gratification from being eaten whole. That's not what happened with Jonah. You cannot say that vor is in the Bible. Vor does not just mean eat, no. No, it does not. You don't know that? No, I do know that because I've read the fucking Bible before and I know that he didn't get off. Yeah, no, you got bopped for it there as well for saying white cuck. All one word. That is not an yeah, it's like fat gay Pikachu is still not acceptable. Because like, I think most of the time when people say fat gay something, it's, you know, because they don't like that thing, but chat is saying it affectionately, like affectionate fat gay. And yeah, you should probably not be like, you know, I don't know. I think that one thing this next generation is going to have that millennials don't have or didn't have on lock was that they're a lot more compassionate about like random shit. Like, we used to call people slurs for being like gay or mentally handicapped, right? And this generation will just straight up announce that shit to you. It's like, hey, My name's Colin. I go by he, him, and I have depression, anxiety, and dyslexia. And it's just like, you would not fucking get millennials at their age saying that shit when they're like Zoomers age. I hate these guys because I can't actually get up to hit them. Listen, it's a more empathetic generation that's being raised. I don't think that you should see your past as like a bad thing. You shouldn't like carry that weight. I think you just sort of like accept that that was like a cultural thing and we're better now. We don't act like that anymore. Like, legitimately, like, Zoomers admit to shit that you would never, ever get a millennial of their age back in the day to say. Also, Evanescence is coming back for some reason, so that's good. One thing I've noticed over the last decade is a change in attitude regarding furries. I'm going to be real, Rev. I remember in the early Vinesauce days and y'all were not cool with furries. Yeah, I think because it was the same sort of situation where it was just like they're sexual deviants or whatever. Yeah, I will say that, like, supporting furries used to get you bashed. Yeah, I feel like that, like, conservatives have just gotten to the point where I was, like, I don't know, a couple decades ago.
Model 210. Operator?
That's entirely possible.
Oh no. So this operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210 volunteered to undergo Type B equipment transition during previous descent.
Yeah, that's kind of where I think a lot of people are at right now.
Recorded as missing in action 4 hours later.
No.
Is a lot of people are just like, whatever. They're not hurting anybody. It's like exposure therapy to furries. Everyone's just like, oh, okay, they don't want to fuck dogs. All right, whatever then. Yeah, don't shove your religion or your sexuality. Like, don't try and make me agree with you on everything, and we can work out some shit, you know? Well, yeah, it's always acceptable to hate Nazis.
Operator!
He's having a really bad day, and I'm just like, shoot gun. I mean, I think that, like, people really need to take, like, a lesson from the Nazis and how they recruit people. They find people who are feeling like no one gives a shit about them, and that see problems in the world but don't understand them, and then go, well, what if you were a Nazi instead? Maybe that's the reason that there are problems, is because you're not being a Nazi enough. You know, that's what happened to punks and skinheads. Skinheads were originally like a worker, like, you know, blue collar job kind of like subsect of punks, and
Coordinate data. Location specified.
so a lot of Nazis are people who, you know, recognize there's a problem, but have come up with the wrong, like, thing as what the problem is.
Please keep.
Punks still hate Nazis. I knew a guy who was, you know, a skinhead, and, you know, I respected him because he wasn't a bad dude. And I know that's a wild fucking statement to make, but, like, that group is not that way. It's just being co-opted.
Supplies. Shit.
That's why bronies got recruited. Exactly. And that's why I'm like, I feel like everyone else needs to learn from the Nazi example, wild statement, and realize that people are hurting and need to...
Friendly. Speak with. Please.
I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing by killing her right now, by the way. Yeah, there were Nazi bronies for some reason. That's part of the thing, is you go, no, we...
Just wanting a family.
These people were just added to the community, and, like, they should not be welcome. The Nazis, I mean. That's part of it as well, Bernaskle Witch. Make it ironic at first and then go from there. Ooh, not great. Why did we get here? I don't know, man. Oh, right, because we were talking about being nice and stuff.
She told me she wanted you to become a good person.
You... Don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
Okay, I guess I'm fighting this now.
Where'd he go?
Analysis. Your High Unit 9S is still alive. Query. Why would Unit A2 be concerned with the status of Unit 9S after turning on your hub?
Shut up!
Ow. Is that a bucket? What is that? Your wife is in chat? I know. I love wife. You stop hurting me and I'll stop hurting you.
How many androids do you think you've killed? You think begging for your lives will help? You think that's going to make me forget everything?
I miss all the stuff you had to say earlier. I was just talking about, like, I don't know. I can get more into it later because I probably shouldn't be crashing out about politics on stream, but you know, it's what I do. Whoops. That was a input from earlier. Last thing I heard was you talking about taking time off to do off-stream stuff. Yeah, I need to paint. I need to work on the game. I need to fold laundry. There's laundry in my office, and I need to deal with that. Contact initiated between 42 and 153. What's the matter, 42? Protocol is not interference intended for conversational use. Or interface for that. Acknowledge. However, this pod has a confidential message for pod 153. Understood. Begin transmission. An error has been detected in the transmission network between 42 and 153. Hypothesis. Said errors is fragmented data because of deterioration of transmission environment. It may be so. However, it may also not be so. Message unclear. Clarification requested. Yeah, I guess that was my point, is like, if you want to know a good place to be in order to make the world a better place, taking care of people who are considered outcasts, especially by the mainstream, is one way to do that. Because if they have no one else to go to aside from Nazis, then, you know, that's the only group of people who gives a shit about them. After repeated, even if it is for their own gain. After repeated information exchanges between multiple pods, an unexpected phenomenon has occurred. We pods have developed an unusually protective feelings towards our support targets A2 or 2B, A2, 9S. Query, could this be our will? Unknown. The definition of will is unclear. Will is the question of whether the pods are capable of their own self-determination. If such a thing were possible, such actions cannot be abided. Successful mission fulfillment is all that matters. Hey, Lemon Swoop, how you doing? Whatever the case, we use tactical support units. We tactical support units have a duty to see this through to the end. Duty? You sound like an android just there. Agreed, but just as androids are influenced by humans, so too are we tied to our creators. Perhaps. Pod 53, do not die. The concept of death has no meaning to tactical support units. However, your expression of concern is appreciated. I also hope that you do not die. Pod 42. Yeah.
Physical check complete. Memory check complete.
Hey,
Maintenance mode complete.
do we give too much shit about our, like, guys?
Good morning, 9S.
Well, that's the other step of it, Leon.
Analysis. The enemy structural unit collapsed during battle. Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous, thus said unit was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
9S, not 2B.
210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
Oh. Situation report.
Tower access authentication.
Wait,
key
the
acquired.
girl died? Or are they lying? I guess we don't know yet. Now, chat says that I should probably stop once I get outside the tower. So I'm going to... Yeah, I know that 2B died. Aware of that bit. Where am I? Oh, I just need to turn around.
The required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower
Right,
is now
okay.
open for investigation.
Good.
Now, how long do you think the tower is going to be? No. One stream's worth? Like 4 or 5 hours? Because we can knock that puppy out later, if that's the case. Less than 4 hours? It's not really that much, but it's gonna be more, yeah. You guys estimate less than 4, but I know myself and I'm gonna fuck that up and it's gonna be a little bit longer than you expect. So, yeah. Alright, let's go find a save point somewhere. That was good. Alright. Is this the tower thing that we're talking about? There's a cutscene at the door. Okay, cool. Hello? Right, I don't have to hack it because I have the keys. You don't have to break in if you have the keys to the building. Should be one more? Or was that it? No, that was it. Okay. Because there were only 3, right? Ow.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Service.
Fuck. I gotta pee. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Give me a minute 30. All right, I am back. I'm worried that you don't have any upgrades for anybody. It'll be fine.
We apologize for the inconvenience. But locks on each sub-unit must be deactivated before accessing the main tower.
I'm sorry, did we not do that? Okay. I unlocked them but didn't activate. Got it. Got to do another. There's another step to this. Weird one. This segment kind of feels like filler, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's just because I've forgotten the context, but like... a lot of this segment that I've done today feels like filler.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way!
Okay, so I have to fight them. I was like, can I just cheat this and not fight them? But no. It's not that this content is bad, it's just kind of random. Like, I'm not really sure what we're getting here, like, from the story. I mean, like,
Damn it! They won't stop coming.
9S does not know this information, and he does need to know this information. He does need to go through this story arc. So I guess?
Wait, you?
9S, we've been expecting you.
Are those chain swords?
The two of us will take things from here.
Nice.
To open the door to the tower.
Here's the cutscene. All right.
Devila? Popola? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes
Do I
any
save
sense.
here or
We'll
do I
explain everything once
leave?
we're inside.
Camera is doing something kind of weird. Like doot 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 doot.
We've got this, 9S.
You can save inside. Okay, cool. Thank you. I love that they're just there kicking their asses for me. That's really cool. Doot. Had to wait for them to get a little bit closer before I could engage.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defense.
Do everything and then you also did the side quest.
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit its self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
I don't quite understand. Oh, but losing your save here. Jesus fuck. If I lose my save, we're Dunyan Rings.
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what.
You don't even know what your sins are.
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil! Right.
Stab him in the dick.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
They absolutely are going to. adage. The sin of dick destruction. Sometimes you gotta, man. Sometimes you gotta just break someone's dick. Data records discovered for units Devila and Popula. The twink is becoming more and more maidenless. Wait, was the ad running that whole time? You're not okay, open it now. Yeah, this is lore to read. Got it. I was like, I don't know what this means. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Butt cheeks? Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all. Because our models, the Devila and Popula models, are defective. No, I do need that on. Transitions in the project's initial phase. When we first woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt, which is the moon project thing, right? This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popula models. It's the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions share our appearance. There is a sparkle in our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well, but we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair. Because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, and for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Watch out! Devilo staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find out that she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile that I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It's still wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if the sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devila. I'm pronouncing that wrong. Devila? Is that right? Grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandages. Judging by Devola's current lack of ambulatory control, I suggest the circulatory underneath has been damaged as well. Devola and Popala. Okay. Taking a deep breath, I make a decision. Okay, it's a visual novel now. What genre has this game not been? RTS. First person shooter RTS and rhythm. Yeah. That's true. Check and see if I can fix it. The wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some new tools. None of which is easy to find in the desert. Sorry about this, sis, she mutters. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worries show. Make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until we get the proper materials. And it's going to be a tall order considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing? We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way. Such a trivial exchange under such circumstances, we laughed together, the sound echoing across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Is this what happened directly after he went into the... It has to be. Report regarding the increase of relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devila's sharp voice echoes throughout the private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They wouldn't understand if they did. That might not be true, but regardless, annoyed by my own hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took away another victim, she says. That's 3 in a month. It's spreading too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm so sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. This seems to be okay. I was genuinely asking, yeah. I was gonna ask as well, do I know what the black scrawl is? Because I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Yeah, I was like, they could have been damaged afterwards. I think that what I was doing at that last bit, yeah. Okay. All nods and references to stuff from Replicant as well. Yeah, this is... So the sisters were majorly important in Replicant. Okay. It's okay, I understand. It's all going wrong. You could feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it. What if we fail? We knew it. The replicants had gained a sense of self, and Black Skrull started raging out of control. It moved fast, so fast, like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We would talk to replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world, but at night we'd just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure this because we had each other, I replied softly. Lesbians? Or sisters? Never had either experience. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Hopefully not both. I would prefer it's just one or the other. Personally. Were they really so cruel? I could have done it myself, but I would have descended into madness. I couldn't bear such a burden all alone. Wait, I get the chance. I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. But these abnormalities are localized. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that that is the case, I reply. Even if we are no use ourselves, things will still work out what the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devola and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks, sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with our renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devola loses her balance every now and then, and it gets bad after a while. I slam myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell that she doesn't have much left, and yet she continues to smile. Also, I won't worry. That's the worst. Everyone, our resistance allies, injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I just wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. To think that we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That day was the day that we decided to leave our town forever. Our role as observers ended the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devila and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. I mean, pretty much, yeah. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed. Okay, knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. I don't think I can play any more Nier games because it's too long. And though successes were unlikely as finding a... Okay, we still attempted it. We had to try. I don't think I can play games this long anymore. I know, I'm not a fan either, dude. I'm not a fan either, but I think that it's for the best. Generally speaking. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like, I double the time that you guys tell me that it's gonna be, and it ends up being much longer. And I still don't do all the secret side content that people want, and they get upset about it. Other androids, beholden to the same instinct, began to direct their hate at Devila and Popola models, who snuffed out humanity. Started small, a few offhand remarks, an occasional glance, but even the smallest things have weight. When enough of them combined, that weight eventually became a boulder. I guess we'd have to play Replicant to find out exactly what went on there, but... Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they'd look just like us. It's worth trying. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn we endured, because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid prosecution, but in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister, Devila, met with an unprovoked violence at the hands of resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts, something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis, there's nothing we can do. But it was too late, my emotions were no longer under control. I am simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devila and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was gonna happen again, and it'd be coming from just one person. So, rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could Okay, can I just say, I got a question. In the stage play, do they wear like the same, like, very skimpy outfits? Because, like, I just realized that that is a thing that probably is in there. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as the dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell the rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes I hear animals howling in the distance. Hey, Woos, thank you for the raid, my dude. There are near stage plays, apparently. It makes us flinch every time. But we can... What animals? We continue our march because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we are the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part, at least in a little way. But at the same time, we are not them. We are not the same. We are not the... We are who we are. That is, Devila and Popola were who they were. And that's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout at everyone. I wanted to scream. But as far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila. And for her, there's only one me. Read the first paragraph to break your brain. Okay, let me read this. All male cast. This article is over 6 years old and may contain outdated information. Yeah. Okay. Following Nier Automata's spin-off story, blah blah blah, an upgraded version, an all-girls musical version in version 1.2, we are getting an all-male cast for version 1.3. Okay. They patched to play. Patch notes. Okay. There's no one that can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright, as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. So they are sisters. Okay. I'm going to refer to them as sisters for the sake of it not being creepy. He won't even go to the lore important maid cafe. Yeah, sorry, I'm not going for all the content. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. We just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert. A new camp. If we can't just get there, if we can get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. What's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to try and suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes out at us without pause. Is it our punishment? I reach out and I touch. Support? Yeah. As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom I share my fate, then I'll press on no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. This is a whole ass mood right here. For that is the fate. We are twin androids we have been assigned. Okay. The failure to manage the area resulted in a collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of human race. Due to the discovery of this instability, the twin system was removed from future android production systems. Following the incident, the Devila and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate a constant feeling of guilt. Why did you do that?
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative.
Okay, I can't save here.
Query. Why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis. Entrance is a trap.
I
Probably.
don't care. I just have to kill them all.
Okay, I can quick save, and I should stop here in this game, right? That's where we're at? Yeah, I was looking at the walls, and they're very, they've got the Trinity and such. Like, so there's definitely a motif going on here, whether or not they mean it or not. Okay. We'll come back to this. I will finish this game because it is like one more stream, depending. Let's see. Yeah, the stage play novel, mobile game, and maid cafe talk scares people. Yeah, it does. Let's see. Huff. Okay. That was kind of what I had planned. And I do need to have a food. I think I eat some food because that'll help me like be alive. But I'm not sure what I do after that. I've got art. Zentrea is doing a ghost hunt on stream. That's cool. I'd have to copy their thing. I like art. Yeah, art would be a good choice. Okay, so let me give you guys like some idea of what I'm doing. Just gonna show you something. We're not gonna do it right now, but just like well, I made some rice earlier, but I made more rice than I needed, so I just sort of like did that because I didn't make bread this week. We realized it would make more sense for me to put the dry stuff together for the bread. Also, I need to go here and fix. Okay, that's all fine, but whatever. So basically, like, anytime anyone talks, was it difficult to put the pieces together or the rice? Because I swear to fuck, putting the pieces together is actually quite difficult. Theme overrides, font style, font, normal font, load. We've already done this once, but we have to do it again. We could do show rev stuff. Remember, search for... So I haven't actually checked your thing you posted. I have not seen that, no. Pixelization, okay. Pixel... Compositor effect? And what am I doing with this puppy? I didn't read your thing yet. It's a DMCA? Oh, this guy. Okay. And on this one, line Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you again for making this. All right. This is that. Okay. All right. I see. And it was line 209. Change that line into get sampler uniform, get color. So change this. Save. All right, so the bit that's happening that I need to fix, that's not that. The fuck? Now, remove the compositor effect from the camera. And re-add it. Load. PP. New compositor. Add element. Load. PP. New pixelization effect. Am I doing that right? Or am I doing this? Okay, it's not happy about that. That's right. All right. Let's see what it looks like in 3D view. And then the dithering is what causes the colors. You were doing it right? Okay. And then I think we did 256 for pixel size. The flickers should be gone. Yeah, I think that they will be. Cool. He's using the wrong sampler. Understood. Thank you for fixing that. The 2D screen region. So right now, when I guess I can just let me go to a scene. Fuck it, I need to test this anyway. Let's just click that. Okay, that works. Good. Okay, so right now when you get text, it's like this, right? And what I think I should do is I should have like an area for like a image. So maybe like right here, there's like a picture of a person or something, just like their head, right? And then, you know, different moods and all that jazz. I was gonna try to do it in 3D, but I might just need to draw it. Now, in the past for the Town of Nowhere, I've used just like, hi, Abby. Yes, Abby. Abby realized I was talking and wanted to get in on it as well. So I wanted to do it in 3D, but if I do it in 3D, I have to learn Blender. And like, I downloaded a guy, right? This isn't the full model. It was like a full body model, but it was like Garden of Banban levels of guy. Like, I could not see the model when it was in this mode. And this is less polygons. This is like one... God, where were we at? Like 1/10? The eyeballs are a little weird right now. Yeah, I'm trying to do a thing, but I can't figure out how to do it. I want the guy to be able to melt, but I also need to make this guy not look like this. I don't like the wireframe eyes. Yeah, don't worry about it. Right now, it just does this, which is really weird. Or I think that it might not work right now. Yeah, I want him to melt, because, like, the thing melts you, so I should be able to, like, melt the people as well. But I think I'll just draw that. You know, just, like, their face falling off or something. Right now, I tried to use soft body in order to make it so that way their eyes would be able to explode. But soft body apparently is just jiggle physics. So I gave his eyes jiggle physics. Which was not what I was trying to do. At all. So I need to do that, and then I need to... Yeah, I found a melt tutorial that I can use. I just need to go back and actually go through that. I think that's going to be what I do. I think I'm going to go eat. I think I will go ahead and raid someone, and then I'm going to take tomorrow off. So let's do that. Raid. Nope. How do you spell her name again? Zend something. She's doing a ghost hunt. Zentreya. Okay, there we go. All right. I'll see you guys not tomorrow, but the next day. I'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Brr.